We are now back live. I had a little technical issue before. We are back live over on TikTok over here, YouTube over here, and this is actually the controlling one on YouTube. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Author It on the Block. It is Monday, July 19th, almost 4 p.m. in the East. I'm doing a simultaneous broadcast here over on TikTok. For everybody on TikTok, unfortunately, you're not able to see a lot of the charts and things we're going to be talking about. You can scooch over. The link is up above on TikTok. Scooch over to YouTube and check out our live. Yes, it is true. This is an ugly black eye. I guess you can see it a little bit better over there. I took a baseball to the face. That's exactly what it was. I took my son. I was pitching baseballs to him. Had an L screen. It went off the roof, the ceiling of the batting cage, and came down and hit me right in the eye. I have a black eye. Nobody beat me up. I just have a black eye. Okay, everyone down below, welcome to everybody. A lot of people showing up on TikTok. I love the TikTok audience. That is great. So let's get right into this. I want to do this, guys, again on TikTok. If you're not able to see the charts, you're going to have to go over to YouTube to see charts and things that we're talking about. Let's go ahead and quickly, I'm going to switch over here. Let's switch over to this. And now we can see what charts we're talking about and how things are looking. Here we go. Let's get me inserted there. Everything is much bigger. Bitcoin, 30,702. Right now, ETH at 1822. A lot of red in the market today. A ton of red in the market today. And that corresponds with this other wonderful thing. Where is it? The Dow Jones Industrial Average down 848. Down 848. Down 33, 839. Now, I just released a TikTok. People over on TikTok can see this. I'm going to start talking about this right now on this live stream. So we got a lot of fun stuff. We're going to go back to this in a second. We've got a lot of interesting things going on in the market. But if you look at, we've talked about this for a while. Let's quickly go back here. Excuse me. Let's go to Bitcoin. Let's take a quick look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin continues to trade down. Earlier today, we looked at the max CD, the moving average convergence divergence line. We looked at the MACD, the convergence and divergence, and we saw that is in extremely negative territory, leading us to believe that we are sitting at a point right now. And I'm going to add this. I'm going to add the max CD back into my charts here, so you can see this again. And everybody on TikTok, unfortunately, you're not able to see the charts. You can go over to YouTube. The link is up above, and of course, sign on and see the charts that we're talking about over on the YouTube live. You can see everything we're talking about. You can see on the weekly charts, the max CD is extremely negative, but not crossing yet. And what's important about the max CD, unlike the what we talked a few weeks ago about the death cross. The death cross is the 200-day and the 50-day. The max CD is the 12-day and the 26-day. Much more of an indicator of trends as to where the market is going right now, not where the market has been in the past. Let me tighten my microphone here. Okay, so you can see when the max CD crosses, we have a big up run here. In October of 2020, it crossed, ran all the way up. Well, now and then again in April of 2021, it crossed again. We have now continued down. It shows an extremely negative. I have been arguing for an extended period of time now, that we are looking at, and we're now trading in this 31,000 to 41,000 range, which we've been doing for 66 days. We've been trading in this range, and this downward trend line we've looked at, and this support line, 31,000 support line, is going to break. One of the two of them has to give. The trend line or the 31,000 has to give. Now, stay with me on this. I just released this video on TikTok, but I'm going to go through it. If we look on, let's go take a look. Where's my Dow Jones chart? Here we go. Let's take a look back to this. Let's take a look back to March of 2020. Let's take a look back to the daily charts, the March of 2020 charts. Here we go from 2020. What happens? You can see this right here in these charts that we were up around 29,000 on the Dow. Late February, early March, bottomed out down around 18,000. Okay, scooch over back down to Bitcoin. Scooch back to Bitcoin for the same time range. Let's take a look at Bitcoin in that same time range. Here we go. Right here are these charts. Bitcoin capped out in February right around 10,390. We then turned around on May 11th. May 11th, we had a 3,080 point drop. 38.81% was the drop for the day from the wick, including the wicks. It was a 38% day we were down. Okay, so what do we have today? Like I said, today Dow down, now only down 812. Okay, so what do we have? Here's the next thing. Oh, and I can't even show it. I don't have it because I have it on my phone. It's an app on my phone. COVID rates are rising, right? COVID rates are going up. People are talking about lockdowns. This Delta variant is going all throughout the country. And why do I think this is huge? This is, to me, COVID-2. I was listening to, there's a podcast with the four guys, Kalkanis, Shamath. I forgot the name of the podcast. Very interesting podcast, and they're live on YouTube. They're four good friends, and they talk all the time. VCs, the guy Chamath was he's one of the top rated guys on BitClout, whatever. So they were talking about that this is going to be, we can't do lockdowns again. If this breaks through and this COVID variant, this Delta variant breaks through and starts getting enough people sick, even the people infected, even though they're not going to the hospital, which is great that we're not going to the hospital, the people that are getting sick aren't going to the hospital, we still have the issue that we can't lock down. We have to stop the spread. People who are getting sick are getting way sicker. The people unvaccinated, the people who are vaccinated are only getting mildly sick. But what do we do? What does the economy do when this Delta variant starts to spread? We will start taking questions. By the way, I'm just going to go through the rest of this by the way, if everybody on YouTube and TikTok can hit like, please hit like and share this with a friend. YouTube and TikTok, like the lives when we get more likes and people start to watch the show. Okay, so we'll get to some of the coins over on TikTok in a few minutes. We'll talk about those. I'll go through them, but now let me finish up. What I'm saying now is that this variant, I'm calling this COVID-2. I'm calling this COVID-2. That this could be the break into this blow off that will take Bitcoin. Let's go back to the recent charts, because we're looking at rates here doubling and tripling in the past 3 weeks in the state of New York. And this panic is what drove the Dow down today. Now down 813 is the exact same thing that drove this down today. So something is driving this down, and deeply concerning. And this could be the push down that we've talked about. Look, when we look at Bitcoin here, we still talk about this 20,000. It keeps coming into people's conversations. This 20,000 number, which is the all-time high, the previous high from 2017, 2018. We had 19,864, whatever the number is, plus that long-term trend line. 20,000 is possible, and I think when this blows off, when Bitcoin blows off, and it could be COVID, could be this COVID-2, could be the blow-off. That could be the blow-off of the hopeful blow-off and the resumption of a bull market in crypto, because obviously we cannot do the same thing we did last time. This is going to be much more, the government can't issue funds. We can't lock down. This run through COVID is going to be much more about personal responsibility of people than it's going to be about the government issuing funds and the government issuing lockdowns. It's going to be much more about that this time than it was last time. Okay, that is it. That's my thoughts on Bitcoin, COVID, what's going to make it go down, and where we are in the market. It's very interesting, very funny video. If you haven't seen this, where is it? Where's my video? Malaysia. In Malaysia, Malaysian police took 1,069 Bitcoin mining rigs. Here, I got to run this video. Can anybody see this? This is what they're doing. They literally have a steamroller rolling over 1,069 mining rigs because they stole over $2 million worth of electricity from power lines. Illegally, they stole it. It's kind of funny watching, sad, but these are all, I'm looking at these are Antminers, and these are, I think these are all $5,000 minimum machines, and they're rolling over 1,069 of them, plus all the money these things actually make. Crazy stuff, crazy stuff. Okay, let's go back to the markets. Everything. Ethereum, obviously, we look at Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance here is holding, and it's holding up here simply because these altcoins are actually absolutely getting hammered. These altcoins, you go back to this, Bitcoin's now down 3%, but that's low for the day. Everything was trading. Binance 7%, Doge 4.5%, ETH 4%, Solana, everything is down 8, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9%. Ethereum down Bitcoin down 2.98. That is, I will tell you, Bitcoin is down, nearing its low for the day. But the Bitcoin dominance has remained because all these altcoins are getting absolutely crushed. Let's take a quick look at what we're talking about here. Yes, now I'm going to get into some of these altcoins. Why is Dogecoin everybody's favorite? Everybody's favorite is Dogecoin. And by the way, everybody over on TikTok, the link is up above. If you guys can hit like, I greatly appreciate it. It helps YouTube, it helps TikTok, it helps everybody know that people are watching these lives. If you're over on TikTok and you want to see the charts, fortunately, I'm not able to stream those live on TikTok. So go ahead and go over to the YouTube. The link is up above. We are live over on YouTube, and you can see the charts. I'm just going straight to Doge because everybody loves Doge. I, unlike that, am not the hugest fan of Doge. So, of course, here we go with Doge. This is the daily chart. Let me set this down to a 4-hour chart. Sometimes it's a little easier to see where we are and everything. So, Dogecoin, here you go. This is, I released a video on Doge. Actually, by the way, my most viral video on TikTok was a Doge video about the end of the Doge run. Look, Doge continued down. This is the, where's the Doge? Here was the, I think this was Elon maybe, June 31st. Could that have been Elon? No, Elon's back further. That must have moved. Elon was back further. We've been down, straight down since. And here's this downward channel we are trading on. Boom, goes right back up here. This is where I released the video the other day. Look, here's the bottom line with Doge. Without Elon, Doge doesn't really have anything. We just did a video on Shiba Inu, and you know Shiba Inu's claim is that it's a Doge killer. Its claim is killing dogs. I don't know. I don't get it. So they're meme coins, guys. You can make money off of meme coins. Sure, you can make money off of Shiba Inu. Sure, you can make money off of Doge. Sure, you can make money off of all those coins. They are not long-term plays. They are I've got to look this up. I'm going to do this while we're here because I just have to do this. Shiba Inu white paper. Here we go. Shiba Inu white paper. If anybody's watching this, this is entertaining because this is very, very entertaining to me. I'm looking up this document. I did the TikTok the other day. Feel free to go look at it in Shiba Inu's white paper. This is supposed to be a detailed analysis of what you're doing, what the business is, what your main business is, and it's by a guy. Shiba Inu came up with a guy named Ryoshi, similar to Satoshi. He's an unknown guy, came up, but that's kind of the end of the similarities there. They talk about GameStop, they talk about AMC, but here we go. We go scroll down. I've got to find the actual. Here, there were a fresh team of developers, designers, moderators, marketers, and shillers. In Shiba Inu's white paper, they talk about shillers. Shillers is someone who actually tries to scam people and convince them to buy something so they can make money. That's what a shiller is. That's in their white paper. So I got a little bit off track. I'm sorry about that, guys. Back to Dogecoin. Sorry, totally off track. Totally got totally lost track there. Kind of funny. I apologize. And yes, by the way, for everybody new, that is a black eye. I didn't get punched. My wife didn't hit me. Nothing like that. I just got hit with a baseball in the side of the head, pitching to my kid. Okay, back to Doge. Doge continues its trend line down. We have this support here at 1610, 1620 or so for Doge. Here's the problem after that. Just like we gapped up when we came up from this up over here in, what was this? This was early May of this year. We gapped up. Now we have no support on Doge from 16 down to 870, 0.88, a little under 9 cents, 0.087 is the next support level below this 16 for Doge. That's it. There's nothing in between. So if Doge craps out, Doge is going to keep moving down. And it's going to move down kind of quickly. Okay, my favorite. I'm going to go. This is my favorite. I'm going to keep scrolling through some of these so we can take a look. Solana, again, everybody over on TikTok, we can't show the videos. If you have any questions, if you have any coins we want to look at while we're live, we're going to be live for another probably 10 minutes or so, taking a look at the different coins. I think this is a good time of the day to go live, regularly reviewing coins and news and everything in the market. But we can take a look at Bitcoin. Let's go back to Solana. I want to take a look at Solana. So we talked about Dogecoin. We look at Solana. Solana is definitely one of my long-term favorite coins. Absolutely getting crushed. Was moving up so nicely. And you can see we even had charts. I still have these marks in here. And hoping that we weren't going to break down. We actually talked about this resistance line right here. And it was not able to get through this resistance line of right around 37.25. Solana never made it through the 37.25. So when it didn't make it through the 37.25, it rolled over, and it rolled over big, and it moved down over here. Now, a while ago, we didn't think we were going to get it. We had a buy range in here of Solana of 24.80 all the way up to about 25.60 was a buy zone that we had in. It was based off of the resistance that we had hit lower below. Down below, we have now ranged down into the bottom of that buy zone. Big volume has come in. I am still hesitant. We just looked at this. The Dow is down. What is the Dow down now? The Dow is down 743, making a surprisingly strong comeback here for the Dow. Still think we have a lot of things to worry about with that. But the question is, do we wait on Bitcoin to make its move? Bitcoin is near its bottom, guys. I don't know what anybody thinks. I don't know whether Bitcoin's bottom is we look at those MACDs that we were just talking about. We look at all these MACDs, and I can't tell you whether Bitcoin's bottom is 30,798. I can't tell whether it's 30,798. I can't tell you whether it's 29,000 or 28,000. But what I can tell you is that Bitcoin, look at this chart, look at this negative MACD. The MACD looks really negative, and that right there, you can see it's starting to turn light red. Light red is an improving MACD. When we get that cross, we got it here, and this numerous times back here on the chart we can take a look at. There are plenty of places over there where we look at the MACD when they cross, and that is the big move. So what I'm saying is, I can't tell you whether 30,790 is the bottom. I can't tell you whether 28,000 or 29,000 or 30. That's not what the MACD talks about. The MACD talks about the changing trend line. And in the end, do you care if you buy Bitcoin at 30,000 or 29,000 or 28,000 if Bitcoin is trading at 64,000 at the end of the year? Or will you be kicking yourself in the ass if you turn around and don't buy it because it didn't tick down to 23,200? So I've done this with Ethereum more so than in Bitcoin. But I through all that said, I truly believe that we are now looking at nearing the bottom, whether we get this blow off. And I believe we're going to get this blow off. And I think COVID may be the reason for it. And if you look at the stock market, it is COVID fears are the reasons for the blow off today. And I think you could have some accelerating news and just a blow off day. But remember, we talk about this. If you think, and someone just posted 24,000, why are so many people saying 24,000? The reason people are saying sub 24,000 for Bitcoin is really simple. This is it. Okay. You can look at all the charts. You can look at all the numbers. You can look at anything you want. The reason people are talking about sub 24,000, or the reason people Here, actually, it just came across from Yahoo Finance. Literally just came across my phone over here. It says Dow down 725 on COVID fears. So that's exactly what it is, and that's probably one of the reasons it's hurting Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrency today. So why are we down? Why is everybody saying this 20,000 number? Here, let's see if we can go all the way back. This is what we're looking at. This is December of 2017. The all-time high in December 27, I believe, was 19,764, somewhere around 20,000, close enough. So now we scroll all the way back, and I will show you, if you are a technical analyst, if you look at numbers, if you look at charts, here is the reason that we say this. See, we came up in November of last year, we touched the 20,000, we pulled back. We came up again in December of 2020, pulled back, 2020, yes. In December of 2020 and pulled back. We then finally, on December 16th of 2020, broke through that 20,000 number. The problem is we never retested it. So we created it as resistance on the way up. It showed resistance in 2017. It showed resistance twice in 2020. But when we went back, we never tested it for support. And as a technical analyst, you want to see the test of support. We never tested it for the support. That is the reason right there that people are saying, if we break down, if we take a breakdown here, this is the number where we're going to hit, somewhere in this 20,000 range. Now, again, you have a blow-off day like we had in May. I can't tell you whether we're really going to hit 20,000 or we're going to stop at 21, or is the wick going to come down? We're not going to stop. This isn't like the old days at 4 o'clock, the bell rings and everybody goes home and we see where the market closed. This is continuous. Whenever it wicks down, there's going to be people buying. I don't care if it's 3 in the morning or 2 in the afternoon, Eastern time. People are going to be there and ready to buy. There, people have buy orders in at 19,000, at 20,000, at 21,000, at 22. There are buy orders in pending. They're not sitting there. So unfortunately, we don't get to see what all those are. That's the reason everybody's turning around. And yes, so that's the reason everybody's turning around. So one of the questions I get, there's resistance. Yeah, there's some resistance at 26,000, some minor support. There's some minor support over here at 24,000, but there is no major support until you hit 20,000 on Bitcoin. There's no way around it. You can ask any technical analyst. That's exactly what they're all going to tell you. They're going to tell you 20,000 is the major support level. That does not mean we're going down there. That simply means that is the major technical support level. I will tell you, see, this is where my argument is against Bitcoin, is that great. So we are now sitting at 31,000. I want to tell you, I'm going to buy it at the low. I'm buying it at the absolute low. I'm buying it at $20,001. I guarantee that's, I'm not even kidding, it's not guaranteed low. I'm going to buy it at $20,001, and then Bitcoin is going to do exactly what I say, and it's going to go up to 60,000. I have now doubled, tripled my money. Okay, gone from 20,000 to 60,000. Here's where my issue is. I look at Ethereum, and I will tell you, I have put this in place, and I did the TikToks on it last week. I have purchased Ethereum right above 2,000. I purchased Ethereum last week at 19, I want to tell you 1940, 1950. I don't remember. There's a TikTok on it. I purchased Ethereum last week. I am going to buy more Ethereum this week, and I'm going to buy more Ethereum next week. I do not know if Ethereum's hit its bottom. I don't know if this 1730 point is the bottom. I don't know if 1730 is the bottom, but I will tell you that Bitcoin's high from 2017 is 1416. That's 1416. That is the high from 2018. Okay, 2017, 2018, same time that Ethereum that Bitcoin hit its high. I like Ethereum as a move up more so, and I think the alts, when Bitcoin sort of gets out of its way and Bitcoin starts to move up, I think the alts are going to explode. I think the likes of Ethereum, I think the likes of ADA, Matic, Solana, even Luna, and and BNB, even with all the BNB FUD going around. I think they're going to move way up. It's just way faster than anything else. And this is one of my problems with people playing around with things like Dogecoin. I think money, when it comes back in, it's not rushing back into Dogecoin. It's rushing back into Matic. It's rushing back into ADA. Let's take a quick look at all the coins now. I'm going to run down all of the coins. I see some questions about Ethereum at 5K. What else am I seeing? I'm scrolling down. Let me go take a quick look at all these coins. These are, if you can see everything on my screen to the right, those are all the coins that I follow on a daily basis, and I'm always on top of it, have charts actively being run in. So those are always one. Right now, Doge at 60. Do not buy Doge at 16 cents. Oh, please don't buy Doge at 16 cents. I needed something to drink. Yes, to everybody new. I keep pointing that out to everybody because everybody's new on the live feeds. Please hit the like button down below. Everybody over on TikTok, everybody over on YouTube, please hit the like button and share this with a friend. We're going to be doing the regular lives. I think the afternoon is the best time for us to be doing these lives. Seems much more time consuming. More and more people are here at this time of the day. So, okay, great. Let's go take a look. Litecoin. Litecoin, as I have said, if anybody listened to my Litecoin rants, I personally made more money on Litecoin when the market was moving up than any other coin. Let me show you why. If you look at the history of Litecoin, I don't know if it's a history of Litecoin, I don't know if that's the best way to describe it. Litecoin trades in these really nice patterns. Litecoin trades in these really, really nice patterns right here. Straight down, straight up, in a channel, straight down. All in channels. So here was Litecoin's channel on the way up. Oops, I just moved something. Here was Litecoin's channel on this way up. You trade in this channel, you're using the RSIs, you use the RSIs for buy zones, and it's so easy just to make money taking, you're not doing 100x. You're taking 20%, 30%, 40%, but it's so nice and easy as you keep getting these RSI moves. Litecoin is one of my favorite coins to take a look at. Ethereum, again, we just took a look at Ethereum. I love Ethereum. That is actually, if you're giving me one coin today to pick that I need to buy today at today's price and hold for 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, Ethereum's that coin. I think there's a lot of other questions on a lot of other coins. Ethereum has a business. Ethereum has a name for it. I think Ethereum in the next 24 to 48 months may flip Bitcoin. You read it here first. I think may flip Bitcoin. I think it's going to be huge. I think Ethereum will be tremendous as we move on. So let's keep going. ADA. I love ADA. This is disappointing. I'm going to tell you. We had stayed in this trading zone for quite some time. We complained about it back here. We broke through. We stayed it here, but we have broken down. I do not believe that ADA has much more on the downside regardless. I don't know if ADA gets to sub $1 regardless of what a bad Bitcoin move. I think ADA's bottom. It has this support here at this 92 cents. But I think ADA may be safe at this point. I wouldn't be dumping more money into it quite yet. But I think ADA's got much more on the upside here than anything else. Now, Matic has greatly let me down, as has every coin. But now Matic here is at 74 cents. Okay, this 74, 78 cents, wherever it's trading at the moment. The next stop really down here is all the way down at this cents. I don't know if I see this breakout, but at this breakdown, remember, when you see these gaps like this, when you see these big gaps, that means there's no support right here. It broke through it going up. It's going to break through it on the way down. So that's why that's the good news going up, but it's bad news going down. What happened to your eye, Pitt? I got a black eye. I got a hit with a flipped baseball to my kids, hit it off the ceiling, and came down and hit me in the eye in the batting cage. So, but I'm all good. It was yeah. Well, what can I do? So, okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Engine. Engine looked really, really strong. And even with all this going on, Engine has held up pretty well. It has not come near a breakdown of this 91, 92 cents. Engine looks good in a weak market. Engine looks good in a weak market. Solana, again, same thing. Solana is going sideways. It's breaking down into these levels, but I just don't see Solana at this moment breaking down so dramatically from here. We're getting to some of these coins have really hit, and we had our top 6 coins. We were looking at Ethereum, ADA, Matic, Solana, Luna, Binance. I'm trying to think, those were all the coins. There were 6 or 7 coins that I looked at that continually just looked strong. Binance has been getting hit with the same thing, but Binance is not coming down to this buy zones. We had these buying zones. It's dipping down below, but if you look at a Binance anywhere under 233, 234, 235, that's going to be the point right there. If we get some sort of blow off on Bitcoin, Binance will most definitely be pulled down with everything. But if you look at Binance, sideways. It's a lot of sideways action. It is not giving up its gains so easily to this Bitcoin sell-off and this altcoin sell-off. That's where you're really looking right now. Looking at the coins that are not giving in to this altcoin, I want to say debacle, this altcoin sell-off. For everybody over on TikTok, head over to YouTube. The link is up above. You can see all my charts that you can't see. My charts are over on my laptop. You can't see those, unfortunately, over on TikTok. We're not able to see but you can see them over here. And so Matic, we just looked at Matic. Matic looks, beat up, but Matic, a lot of sideways action. It's a slow down trend line here. This breakthrough, we did a video the other day, and this breakthrough 104 was big, came right down to the 73, 74 range, and I think that's where we're going to sit. I think we are going to sit there, and I'm hoping it holds up. I do not want to see Matic break down because, again, the next breakdown on Matic is going to be quick, and it's going to be down to 43, 44 cents. You're going to see a 30% drop in Matic really, really quick. Okay, all my friends over on TikTok, unfortunately, if you can hit that like button, I'd really appreciate it. But unfortunately, before my phone goes dead on this, you have to head over to YouTube. Follow me over on YouTube. Give me a like, give me a follow, and we will keep. I'm going to go this a little bit live. I have some questions over here to answer on YouTube, and we're going to do some more, continue on with YouTube, but I'm going to lose my phone, and I don't want to hang up on anybody. Please give me a follow, and we'll keep producing crypto videos over on TikTok and, of course, YouTube. YouTube people, stay there. I am staying on, but everybody over on TikTok, my phone is got to be down to half a percent. All right. See you guys in a little bit, but I'm going back. I'll be back with TikTok here with YouTube. Thanks, guys. Bye. Okay, all my YouTube people. Okay, we're staying on. Unfortunately, I really lost. I was losing everything over on TikTok. My phone is about to die here. So, okay, all good, no problem. So let's continue on down. So we've really talked about it. We talked about Engine. We talked about Luna. Luna itself, look at this. Even in spite of all this, Luna had this uptrending line, broke back down here, but we're still, if you look in the, when in doubt, zoom out, okay? This has all been sideways in Luna. As the market crumbles, this has been sideways in Luna. You could see that on a lot of coins. It's been sideways in Solana. It's been, how does DOT look? DOT has fallen down in the last couple of days. Binance, we've been sideways in Binance. So a lot of these coins maintain sideways movement as the rest of the market is going down is a golden look. I'd be more concerned about Ethereum now, but Ethereum's just getting simply pulled down with Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin and Ethereum starting to couple together more and more. Simon, how are you doing? Tacoma, Danilius, how is everybody doing this afternoon? Dustin, how are you doing? Good to see everybody here on this live. So I think, seems to me that these late afternoon lives really seem to be much more. We get the whole news of the day. It's interesting. We can get to do. Simon, I got to tell you something. XRP to me, I get so nervous with XRP. Everybody is so confident in XRP. What I don't understand is this, and I'll be completely honest with you. You know, look, the beautiful part about XRP actually explains, XRP itself is the explanation for why blockchain works, right? Think about this. If XRP was a business before blockchain and the government had come into the market and said, XRP, you're doing shit wrong, we're suing you, what would have happened to the stock or the coin or anything? It would have either halted trading, halted business, everything would have been stopped. But in the blockchain world, XRP is like, okay, we won't do business in the United States. Screw you. We're doing business outside the United States. How many transactions a day? How many transactions a day does XRP? How many transactions are done on XRP a day? So the ban, basically the ban or the lawsuit and the bans in the United States has little effect or very small effect on XRP, and XRP has been able to continue. Ripple's been able to continue through this and be a business as opposed to pre-blockchain. It would have been done, would have been closed. We wouldn't be talking about it, right? So that's it, XRP. But unfortunately, we're really stuck in this whole. Lawsuit and the movement. We've got not just the lawsuit, we've got a declining market. Everybody's expectations. Yeah, I'm guessing that when this lawsuit is finally settled, that this is going to, this will explode. This will really, really explode to the upside. I don't know where. Does that go back to the $1.80? I don't know. Yeah, that's, of course, this whole Coinbase thing, you know, now it's everybody thinks that when it gets listed, but, you know, Coinbase listed Doge. To me, Coinbase listing Doge was more a function of them trying to access Doge followers, more so than actually trying to, more so than them actually thinking Doge should be listed. I'm hearing, I think Shiba Inu is getting listed. They're just trying to access the people who are following Doge, not sitting there doing an analysis. Most of the coins on Coinbase have been analyzed and looked into deeply. So I don't know, Simon. While XRP, I keep my eye on it. I have almost no opinion on it because any multiple reasons that are sort of out of our control. Okay, guys, that is it for the day. We've been on for an extended period of time. How long have we been on here? We've been on for 37 minutes, way more than I usually do. I think I talked a lot today. That is it, everybody. If you could, please hit the like button down below, share, invite a friend next time. We'll be back tomorrow live at On The Block Live. Follow us over on TikTok too, guys. Everybody, have a great, great afternoon. Bye, guys.